Let's jump into a political showdown with more drama than a SpaceX launch. President Trump, back for a second term, is pushing a massive legislative package: taxes, domestic policy, immigration, the centerpiece of his agenda. The bill barely passed the House and now faces a Senate battle, with Republicans racing to get it signed by July 4th. Enter Elon Musk. Not just a tech mogul, but until recently Trump's head of the Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE. Musk, once a key Trump ally and donor, is now the bill's loudest critic. It all started in late May, when Musk, as his DOGE term ended, voiced polite disappointment with Trump's bill. Trump publicly praised Musk, insisting he'd still advise the administration. But behind the scenes, tensions were rising. Days later, Musk unleashed a storm on X, calling the bill outrageous and a disgusting abomination. This wasn't just policy disagreement, it was open war, with Musk declaring the bill a disaster and drawing a bold line against the administration he'd just served. The stage was set for a high-stakes feud. Washington was riveted. So, what's in Trump's big, beautiful bill that's got everyone fired up? First, the price tag. The Congressional Budget Office says it'll add $2.4 trillion to the deficit over 10 years. That's a huge red flag for fiscal conservatives. The bill slashes Medicaid, new work requirements, tougher eligibility checks, and penalties for states covering undocumented immigrants. The CBO predicts nearly 11 million more uninsured Americans by 2034. On taxes, expect big cuts, especially for corporations and high earners. Classic Trump economics. Supporters say it'll boost jobs. Critics, like Musk, warn it'll balloon the deficit. Then there's the environment. The bill rolls back emissions standards. For Tesla, that's a double hit. Less urgency for electric cars and fewer regulatory credits to sell. In short, the bill is a sweeping overhaul with massive consequences for healthcare, taxes, and the climate. No wonder it's so controversial. Musk's opposition isn't just noise. He's got a list of grievances. Top of the list, the deficit. He claims the bill will explode debt by $2.5 trillion, threatening America's future. Ironically, Musk's own companies have benefited from government contracts and subsidies, but now he's warning the country can't afford this spending spree. He slams the bill as pork-filled, rushed through Congress without real debate, and loaded with wasteful projects. On healthcare, Musk amplifies warnings that millions could lose insurance due to Medicaid cuts, tapping into public anxiety. He also can't ignore the direct threat to Tesla. Rolling back emission standards means less revenue from regulatory credits. While Musk frames his fight as fiscal responsibility, his business interests are clearly at stake. He's also long opposed Trump's tariffs, arguing they stifle innovation and risk recession. For Musk, this bill is bad for the budget, bad for healthcare, and bad for business. He's urging his followers to shut it down. The Musk-Trump clash escalated fast. Musk's initial disappointment turned into a full-on digital assault by June, calling the bill outrageous and rallying his followers to oppose it. Trump first tried to downplay the rift, but as Musk's attacks grew, he fired back, accusing Musk of self-interest over EV subsidies. The feud got personal. Trump claimed Musk was asked to leave and had gone crazy. Musk retaliated, resurfacing old Trump tweets about government waste and debt, trolling the president. Then Musk upped the ante, threatening to pull SpaceX's Dragon spacecraft, floating impeachment talk, and slamming Trump's tariffs. The breaking point: Musk made an unsubstantiated Epstein allegation against Trump on X, crossing into personal territory. Trump's response was swift and scathing, calling Musk the man who has lost his mind. The White House cut off communication. The feud had gone nuclear with no sign of cooling off. The fallout was just beginning. This isn't just a Twitter spat, it's shaking up politics and business. Republicans are split, torn between Trump and Musk, with a few like Representative Thomas Massie siding with Musk on fiscal grounds. Democrats are enjoying the spectacle, even echoing Musk's claim that Trump needed his support to win. The economic impact is real. Tesla's stock plunged 14% as the feud heated up, highlighting market jitters over government retaliation. Musk's companies, deeply tied to federal contracts and subsidies, are suddenly vulnerable. The public is watching, especially as Medicaid cuts hit a nerve. 70% of Americans worry about losing coverage. The feud has become a media circus, with memes, commentary, and even Russian officials offering Musk asylum. Meanwhile, the Trump administration scrambles to recover from Musk's efficiency cuts at DOGE. The bill still faces a tough Senate fight, and any Trump-Musk reconciliation looks impossible. This clash is a stark reminder of how tech, ego, and politics collide, and how it can affect us all.